Welcome back to Just Weirdly Blended. I'm Jesse.
And I'm Tom.
And I mean, welcome back.
We are still doing this thing for those of you that are avid listeners and have been on withdrawal for the last 4 weeks. We apologize.
Yeah, you guys have been waiting for us to just drop a new
I was
hot
at
one.
Uncle Jerry's funeral and had a family member say...
Go ahead.
He just said, like, man, I still love the podcast. And like, man, we do have avid listeners.
You know, you said Uncle Jerry.
Yeah. Not my Uncle Jerry.
Yeah, I know.
All those years ago.
It just took me a minute.
My Uncle Jerry through marriage, Jerry Mercado.
Yeah. I know Jerry.
Yeah, sweet guy.
R.I.P. He was a good guy.
Yeah, he was a very good guy.
Yeah, I liked him.
It was a beautiful funeral.
His son?
Oh, he's
all right.
He's working. He was...
But
he's feeling it, man. It's got to be tough. Very, very close, and so anyway, it was a good
was one of the good uncles. Well, all the uncles have been good, but like that was one of the.
He was a solid guy.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
He
overall.
Didn't have
issues,
any drug problems, alcohol problems, anything. He was just always around.
Had a good family. Like his kids are all like doing well.
And, not all the uncles, man. Like Elliot really got close to Rudy. So
Rudy was awesome. I loved Rudy.
Rudy was a good guy.
Honestly, Rudy was probably my favorite uncle.
I was warned about Rudy from day one. They're like, he's going to say stuff. He's going to pick on you. All of the jokes he'd ever make, he was like a lot shorter than I was. So he would look at me and look almost like jokey scared and kind of shuffle away.
Oh, yeah.
That was about it. He never was like...
Rudy was hilarious.
He was so funny. He got kicked out of a Mexican restaurant bar because he brought his boombox in, and he blared it so loud they kicked him out. And that's his response as he's leaving.
I have a JBL pill because of him.
Yeah,
I mean that's the reason I bought it.
So funny.
I've seen him use it. Yeah. And Louie, she has one kind of. And I was like, I like those. Those fucking
They're so funny. Yeah. I mean, he would ride his... didn't he have a bicycle that was like a...
Like a lowrider stuff?
Yeah, it had like the tall... and he would ride around with his music playing.
The thing with him too, though, that dude was a fucking savant when it came to the motor, though.
Oh, yeah. He could rebuild anything.
I remember I don't know whose mower it was. This was like years and years ago. Obviously, I was still. I think I was still with Blanca, or either way, you and Alicia weren't in the picture. But there was a mower in Louis' backyard. Oh, so this was before the house remodel, and it was like pretty much seized in a sense, right? Somehow he took it, fixed it,
so crazy,
got it to work, and sold it. I was like, shit.
Yeah, he's good at all that. I remember Louis would always say like, hey, go take it to Rudy. And then she's like, oh no, he's too high this weekend.
Yeah. His laugh though.
Oh my God. His laugh.
There is no one can make that laugh.
No, it's impossible to mimic. There are some family members that come close. They have some of the natural.
The closest person that can do it is his own son.
Yeah, right.
Because he has a similar laugh.
The similar type laugh, but that's just, the nature of it. But nothing is exact. I mean, it's just...
So I remember he was pushing Elena on a swing. We were at Margie's house when she was a baby. And she was in this like swing that was in the tree. And he was... like
really pushing it.
Yeah, she was way up in the air. She was enjoying herself. She wasn't like crying or anything. But I remember, I think Blanca was like, Rudy was just like,
They probably told her off for having.
He just laughed, and no, she never would say nothing to him.
He is so funny. He would come up. Blanca hates the smell of cigarettes.
Yeah.
When he would come over, he smoked all the time.
Yeah.
And he came over and he was having a beer and he had his cigarette going and he goes over by her and she moves. And so he goes over by her again. He would just follow her around wherever she went. It was
on purpose.
Pretty funny. He was a good guy. And
yeah, he would, if the female version of Rudy was Viola, who you never got to meet.
I never got to meet Viola.
She was very much she wasn't like on drugs or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. She was actually like she was good. She was a good person. She was just very like herself.
She was very straightforward, I heard.
Oh yeah, no,
strong person. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she.
But in the Mercado family, you didn't have much of a choice. You were going to be a strong person.
If she likes you, she would, you know,
you
knew. If she didn't, you would know. Like either way, you're gonna know because she wouldn't hide her feelings. She wouldn't beat around the bush.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So, I got along good with her.
Yeah,
I would talk to her and stuff.
Mm-hmm. She was apparently a hell of a gardener, so that's cool. And then Louis was like, I can't take care of all this stuff. She ripped all the rose bushes and stuff out, I guess. And
I know we just planted 2 more rose bushes out back here.
Yeah.
I got to change out some fucking sprinklers. Fucking God, this time of year is awesome, but it's also like
busy
work.
It is a lot of work.
Oh yeah, there's a fucking. Now that I say it, one of my pipes to the irrigation, I noticed. I was testing the sprinklers out to see, because I have like a spot that's dead in the front yard. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, I found out there's 2 sprinkler heads that they don't move anymore. They stopped rotating. Yeah. And I don't know.
They go out so fast.
I was like,
it's
okay.
Crazy. Yeah.
Then I have another one that's just like, I want to get that brand. It's like a Rainbird one. Because it just moves so fast.
They'll still die.
But these other ones just like, you know, they're the newer ones and they don't work. The one in the corners, you know, pretty, not old, but whatever.
Yeah.
But I noticed it wasn't. But then I noticed a pipe leak, like had a crack in it, and so water I could see spraying underneath where my pump was. I was like, "Fuck!" I thought this was gonna be the year.
Anytime there's exposed PVC pipe, the sun just eats it up.
Well, it's under my deck, so it's not like
it's not right out there.
Yeah, but it's exposed enough.
Yeah.
But what have you been doing this month?
Well,
what have we gone through? We've gone through Mother's Day.
It's been a lot. The last time we did an episode was on
Easter.
April 19th.
Oh, Easter's over.
Yeah, I was talking about diet and exercise.
Yeah. Next.
Yeah. So here we are, the 24th.
I've gone the polar opposite. I've eaten and not exercised, it feels like.
I'm doing incredibly well.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck it.
No, we got our house painted. That was a big thing for this week. We didn't actually do it ourselves. We actually hired it to be done.
It looks good.
It's very expensive to do that, but man, let me tell you, 4 days, they knocked the whole thing out, and it's...
Yeah, and then the last couple days was probably like light work around.
Well, yeah. So Sunday they came over and a week ago, he pressure washed the whole thing. And then Monday they came, and I'm pretty sure it was he couldn't come Monday. Tuesday he came and they sprayed the whole thing, like all the white of the main color of the house. It was him.
Did they tape and then spray the same day?
Yeah.
Damn. Fucking.
I think. Well,
I mean, 4 days. That was quick.
Tuesday they taped. Wednesday they sprayed.
Oh, okay.
That's right. I'm all off. Wednesday they sprayed the main color. And then by the end of Wednesday, they were also painting some of the trim. So Thursday they came and they finished all the trim and did as much touch up as they could. And then Friday they let everything sit. And then he came back Friday on his own and he did the final little detail touch ups. But I mean, really the bulk of the work was in 2 days and he had a crew of 4 guys and it was just like bam, 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 bam. It was nuts.
Dude.
I left in the morning. The house looked old. Came back in the afternoon. It looked new. It was nuts.
Dude, your guys' house looks crazy different.
It's so different.
It like pops from the street. I was going to Wednesday because I was going to the gym.
Yeah, I passed you that day. That's right. You can see it now, which it's like, I don't know. It was kind of nice.
That's
and the house was invisible,
you
know? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your house kind of blended in with the shrubberies.
It's kind of nice because like people could just walk right by. Like I feel like now a burglar might be like, oh, there's a house there, you know?
A beacon.
Whereas before, it just kind of blended in. But
it looks beautiful.
I'm happy. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
We do like it.
It does.
We went with Greek Villa White.
I was like, are they fucking trying to sell their home?
No.
Like they're fucking selling.
We're trying to preserve it so it doesn't fall apart around us. So
that's what I need to do.
We caked it in paint.
Well, we need to paint ours, but I need to also replace like the facade,
the fascia,
whatever
up there. Yeah.
And then there's a piece That looks. It could be the paint's just kind of like peeling off, but yeah, there's that. There's so much to do. I just get overwhelmed, and I'm like,
I understand.
You know what?
I know.
I'm gonna go golf.
There's always something to do, and it all costs money. I mean, we basically took all of the savings to do it, but that's okay.
But it's worth it.
You know?
It's not like you guys are gonna be
making
payments and stuff.
That's the thing, is we could afford it, and it's not like we're destitute. We still have money. It's just, there was
for now until that gas goes up to $12 a gallon.
Jesus, don't get me started, brother. I won't stop. But yeah,
I haven't really been paying attention to shit lately, just because I know nothing's gonna change. No one's gonna do anything about it.
Nothing's gonna change for quite a while. So yep, I know.
So it's like, why am I gonna stress out over something that it doesn't seem like anybody else cares about?
It just gets dumber and dumber. Like the longer we go, every time I do pay attention, I'm like, well, that makes zero sense.
Oh, let's give criminals money.
Yeah, well, we're about to go into
let's give
Cuba.
them.
We're going to take over Cuba, so that's exciting.
Like, can we just not? Can we just focus on shit we need to focus on?
Well, the problem is, if you don't start a new problem, then everyone's going to pay attention to the old problem, and that's not good. You got to keep changing the problem.
God, that's annoying.
So, yeah, I don't know. But whatever.
Anyway. But yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, Alicia had her birthday. I think that was one of the weeks.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it was on the 1st of May. So she had her 45th, and we did a little barbecuing and stuff. I want to say we did barbecue that day.
Yeah, because
you guys came over. Yeah, I got her we got her gifts and stuff, like normal shit. And then it was like the following week.
She said that you didn't get her.
I swear anyway.
She had a horrible Mother's Day and birthday, according to her.
I'm like, girl, please. Mother's Day, yes, and that wasn't her fault. We were trying to do a celebration of Mother's Day with like all of her sisters and her mom, and some drama kind of ensued from that.
You'd kind of mentioned that. You never told me what happened. You don't have to, especially.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably talk about it more off.
Yeah.
I'm not, but it was,
I hear you.
Mom wasn't feeling right, so.
Oh, okay. Well, that's so.
I look at it as there was some miscommunication between a mom and a daughter, and stuff blew up out of proportion.
Okay.
But
everyone's good now. Everything's.
I don't know. Actually,
okay.
I think so.
I hope so.
I just was like, all right. Well, it is what it is. What are we gonna do? But so Mother's Day, that was kind of like a damper, I guess, that part. But I mean, like Alicia got her the kids got her like plants. I got her a big planter. You see those planters outside?
Yeah.
So I got her one of those, and then someone, I think from work, got her one for something. Wow. So she ended up getting 2 of them.
Nice.
One from me and one from someone from work.
They're the same thing, so that's cool.
Which one's a little different, but they're both. I go, oh, they got that at Costco.
Nice.
Or was that one for her birthday? See, I don't know. Fucking, that's the only thing I hate is Mother's Day. Boom, Mother's Day and her birthday are like right next to each other.
So it's hard to remember what's what.
Yeah, and this is like, dude. I told her, I was like, babe, I got you something. Like,
right.
I don't know what to get you for fucking Mother's Day too. Like, that was just last week, dude. I need to recoup. I ain't balling out here.
Right.
Right. Like, where can I get? Because I bought her a nice like juicer for her birthday. But
nice.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it's been kind of busy, I guess, right?
Yeah, it has.
Yard work, the standard shit.
Yeah. Well, the water was turned off for the sprinklers for 10 days.
Yeah.
And we finally got that back. Luckily, nothing really died in that time.
Yeah.
Did a little bit of watering with the hose.
See, I didn't really water. I'd water like the planter stuff.
So that we had a lot of newer plants that we put out in the bushes, like in the, whatever you call it, flower bed. So I had to keep those.
Oh, yeah.
They get real limp if you don't, and so
yeah, those rose bushes, I need to get them watered because I'm noticing they're getting limpy. But it's funny because the rose bush it was by itself was like that last year, and I can see that it survived and stuff.
Roses are pretty hardy.
I was like, this one's gonna probably be like the most beautiful rose, like out of all of them, because it's just been living the hardest. It's been having the hardest time growing, and like this year, I could see that it like really took up
beauty.
It does. It was like one of the flowers bloomed, and it was like super red.
Nice.
At least to me, it was really vibrant. I was like, ooh, look, that looks.
Yeah, I bought a couple more rose bushes this year. See, I'm the one that tends to like buying the bushes and the whatnot.
Yeah, that's
So I work next to the grocery store, and they've been putting out all their plants, and I noticed they had roses about a month ago. So bought 2 rose bushes to put under the front window, and
Were they pretty cheap at grocery outlet?
they weren't bad. Grocery outlet, you do have to be kind of careful. Not everything
expired
is
rose
super
bushes.
cheap. Yeah, they were
going bad.
discontinued. Yeah, no, they got some good stuff. Just grocery wise, it's gonna be hit or miss what you get when you get it. Like some of the staples are always there, but like what brand they have, or like if you need something real specialty, Like I went in earlier in the year, I think it was like Halloween, to get cookies, like to see if they had any kind of like Halloween themed cookies. And they had a container of like the Valentine's cook yourself. So I'm like, that's probably not going to work.
Maybe. It'll be a bright
that's all right.
Halloween.
Yeah. It'll be very loving Halloween, but
no.
Yeah, we're expensive or busy. We're getting ready for next year, so we're doing all the transition meetings for students coming up. So lots and lots of meetings, and trying to work out details. It's all right. I mean, you kind of start thinking ahead of where we're going and all that. So we have a lot of discussion about like our program's growing, so it's a lot of just like growth minded type stuff, which is it's fun. It's hard when you don't have a lot of answers and you're not sure what everything's going to look like, but
yeah,
we're getting there. So yeah, just a lot of just busy, but that makes time fly. We got 3 weeks left, so which is insane. This school year is absolutely
3 more weeks, and I get to pause from the kids saying, "I go to school." I'm like, yes,
yeah.
I only to hear it next year too, but
yeah.
still.
Well, they're growing up. I know.
5 more years of it. You grow immune to it.
We're gonna miss it. We're gonna miss it so much when they're.
Well, yeah, no, for sure.
Dude, you look at those kids though. I was looking at Elliot yesterday. He came up, and we were gonna go to do the yard sales, and he came up, and I hadn't seen him a lot the day before. Yeah. And did you ever watch the movie Don't Look Up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had never watched it, and Blanca went to lay down because she wasn't feeling well. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So if I came across that movie and like, that was a movie I never watched. So I put it on, and, spoiler alert, at the end of the movie, they're all at the dinner table together. Yeah, he looked up. Big mistake. And this is a very nice family together scene. And it made me miss him. Yeah. Because I hadn't seen him all day. I'd seen Elena, I'd seen Blanca, but I hadn't seen Elliot. So I texted him, "Love you, buddy." Did that little shit text me back? No.
Bro.
But the next morning he came up, and I'm looking at him, and he just looked big.
Yeah.
Like his legs looked thicker. His arms looked thicker.
That's JJ for me. He's looking like he's stretching.
Yeah, you just look at these kids, and you're like, God, there's nothing about you that's like just a baby anymore.
I know. That shit makes me kind of sad.
I know. It's the last steps towards like, you're going to be a teenager.
You're going to be a little douchebag to us soon.
Horrible. Yeah.
No, I'll text like Elena, and I'll get like no response.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
JJ, I just text him twice, and just to test his phone, and obviously he's busy. So they have
a lot going on.
Great investment getting these kids phones.
Great investment, children.
So if in a case of emergency, don't contact your kids.
No.
Elena's doing a little better at responding.
That's good.
But sometimes, like I had responded, like I text, "Hey, where's the Nintendo Switch?"
Mm-hmm.
JJ was looking for it. He went in her room and didn't find it. Obviously, I have to go back after a kid says, I looked everywhere.
Right.
Okay.
And it's right in the center of the floor.
In his defense, it was underneath a blanket, so on her bed. So, but I found it, and then I text her right back. "Oh, sorry, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Love you. Hope you're doing good."
Mm-hmm.
And then a few minutes later, she replied a little.
We had a big talk last week about kind of expectations and what we need from the kids. Both of them have been doing not their best in school, and all that. And
I think there's more going on with Elena than gets let on, or that she leads on.
We just talked about, because both kids tend to just want to go to their room and do their own thing, and we're like, we can't do that. Like, yeah, everyone needs their space. You need your time. But being away from us all the time is not healthy.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's not resulting in like things getting better. And so they did talk about they want to do family dinner because we were really good at family dinner for a long time, and then things have gotten crazy and busy, and so we're not as good.
It gets hard to keep that going.
We're
sometimes.
rededicating. My parents, I give them a lot of credit. They really did that all the time.
Yeah.
My dad didn't have that growing up, so that was one of the things that was really important to him. And my mom grew up in a family that always ate dinner together. So us growing up, it was a very normal thing. Blanca wasn't as important to her because they were always kind of busy on the go.
Yeah, that's how I grew up. I didn't grow up like dinner table really.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then, obviously. And so, I get it.
So like for her, I don't think she saw as much of a point to it. For me, it was so normal. And then the kids have really liked it because it is one of those things when we get in that routine of doing it, we've got certain things like check-in things that we do that they like. And so it's funny because they act like they don't like it. And then if you don't do it, they're like, yeah, I kind of miss doing that.
Yeah, that's kind of like a few years ago, like our tradition for Christmas, right, is to get like pajamas. Mm-hmm. Every kid gets pajamas, kind of a matching thing.
Uh-huh.
Then one year the kids kind of complained. They were complaining, like, "Oh, pajamas! I don't want pajamas. We don't want this, that." But we're like, "All right." And so Christmas came around. We just didn't get them pajamas,
and they felt like, "Where's the pajamas?"
Well, you guys said you didn't want them. I thought, no. Well, I know we said that, but like,
but now it's the day. Yeah,
but dinner. That's pretty nice. We try to do that. I mean, obviously, not every day we can cook food or cook something to eat.
Right.
But like we try to have dinner.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same. Like
we
haven't done the check-in things in a while.
Mm-hmm.
That just got. No, the kid. I don't know. Sometimes some of the kids just stress me out.
Yeah.
I
just think it's important to have, especially when kids are younger.
Yeah.
To have that time to connect, and just be present.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the biggest issues in today's world is just a disconnection. Like everyone's so into their own stuff, whether
like
it be
Jake has her own family like that she talks to outside of some family that she talks to.
Yeah,
and
somehow Jake got into a family group text from a family that he's not a part of.
Probably closer to them than
me. So he doesn't never respond. He just listens and sees all the photos that they send through, and it's hysterical. He knows when they go on like big family vacations. He knows where the 4th of July barbecue is. I don't think so.
Because I thought that would be funny.
I think he's just being quiet. He's like I'm just
there.
Black Ops kind of like, yeah.
This is how it started.
Man. He's trying to infiltrate that.
So you guys just doing dinners together and like what? Like
we're definitely back to checking Power School every day.
Yeah,
to make sure that things are actually getting checked in because both of our kids just suck at turning things in. They just don't have it. Whatever.
I like ask every fucking day.
Yeah, no, all the time.
Like Elaine is here, or whatever. Like, hey.
But it's gotten too easy to just take their word for it. Because, like you said, yard work every day. There's stuff to try to stay on top of, or I'll be honest. Last week, there was a day I just crashed. I had no energy left after work, which is weird. But I
happens.
Flat out just had nothing left. I ended up falling asleep at like 6, thinking I'm just going to take a short nap. Nope, woke up the next morning. So.
If I fell asleep at 6, my body would just wake me up at a random time, like we'll say midnight.
That kind of happened.
And then it would be so hard to go back to sleep. Probably.
I was worried about that, but no. I just turned the TV on for like 30 minutes, and my eyes started to close again.
Maybe I don't know why battery needed to charge, man.
Maybe my body's like, you need to.
Sometimes that battery it goes dead.
We had a bit of a stressful morning at work. Usually we don't, but it just was a situation that was a little bit stressful. So I might have just wiped me out.
So you guys took the kids' yard selling?
We did.
Because that was the thing they wanted to do, right?
They claimed that they wanted to do it. It was pretty fun.
Oh, damn.
They were with us. They were with us, and we went to a few. Elliot got pretty wiped out after like 3. I told you guys upstairs, but it was funny watching him go to a yard sale. Like, the kid has no skill with a yard sale. And this particular yard sale was more like a store. Like, they knew what they had. It was a specialty item.
I don't like those yard sales.
I don't either. Like, they knew what they had and they were going to sell it for that price. It wasn't just like, oh, the kid grew out of the Pokemon cards. Like, the Pokemon cards are in sleeves, they're on stands. Like, it was a pretty impressive setup. They had a black tablecloth underneath everything. So it looked really official.
Because now they're selling to profit.
Right. And which is fine. I mean, I get it. The kid was working, but Elliot, we go up to this house, where they're selling the Pokemons, and Elliot is very quietly looking and like thinking, you're not going to say anything to this kid. Like, usually like, oh, hey, what's up or whatever. He points, what, how much is that one? So the kid calls his dad and it ends up being $20. So he just awkwardly stares at me like, where's the $20? And I look at him, I go, do you have $20? He's like, no. And keeps staring at me. So I go, well, I don't have $20, so
I'd be like, even if I had $20, I'm not paying for that card.
He's like, okay. And then that was it. I'm like, oh, well, thank you very much. We walk away and I'm like laughing. I'm like, dude, he just thought I was going to buy a card. He's like, well, I'd pay you back. And like, dude, you don't need a $20 card. Like,
no. It's crazy. Like we were saying upstairs too, like my nephew, he does that. But he does it for the sole purpose of profiting. Mm-hmm. So he'll get cards. He'll buy like new sets coming out, and he'll do stuff like that, and kind of get them appraised. So he'll send them off, so they get these. Like they get rated by like a professional card place. Mm-hmm. He has to pay like $20-something per card, and they'll rate them like, okay, this is a P10 or whatever. And so it'll come back.
So they have like a certificate that shows what its value is or whatever.
And so it'll come back valued at a 9.8. And like sometimes, when they're valued that high, like rated, I mean, the price of them skyrockets. Like he was showing me this one for One Piece. It's Luffy card. And I didn't even think One Piece. I know the anime is very popular, but I didn't think the fucking cards were a thing, right?
Sure.
There was this One Piece card like that. That card alone was like, I want to say it was like $1 million, like $1 million or something. There was another card that was 1.2 million, but it was like another. It was a basketball.
Now, do people actually buy these cards for that?
Yes, there's people who buy these cards. I don't know who these people are.
Like
they're probably from like Dubai or something.
Money? Yeah, right.
They're oil rich.
They're the kids of the people that worked hard for the money.
Because I'm just thinking like
it's a card.
Yeah, exactly.
Like no matter what, it's a card.
I was telling him, I go, dude, I got hella cards. He's like, really? I go, yeah, dude, I got like, I go, a lot of my cards are from the, they're older.
Well, yeah,
they're not like new, like now.
Shouldn't that make the value higher?
Depending, right?
Right.
And he's like, you probably got some cards that are worth something, I bet. And I'm like, maybe, I don't know, dude. I'd have to go through them. I got like thousands of cards.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go. But it's funny because I bought like a set of cards, not a set, but just someone was selling at a yard sale, a little deck. And it was just random, like mixed cards. And so I bought them. And I think at this time I had spoke to her nephew, Isaiah, and me and him were just, because I love cards. I grew up, getting trading cards. Damn, this thing is annoying.
We have wind today. Sorry, guys.
And I found this app that kind of like will take a picture and let you kind of tell you what they're worth. Well, I had downloaded 2 or 3 different of them just to see. So I took a couple of pictures. Some of the cards, they're not really worth shit.
You're a millionaire now, though, huh?
I wish. But there was one card in particular, and it wasn't I don't know if it was a whole player or the stadium. I don't know. It was a baseball card. And I took a picture of it and sent it to that little app, and the app's like, oh, that's about $200, $300 or something. I remember I bought these cards for $5, and I was like, no. And so I took a picture of using another app. Same thing. It was like $200 or $300. It's been a while since I did that.
That's quite a good return on your investment there.
I was like, this card's just sitting there, and it's still sitting on my desk.
Wow. Nice.
But I'm just wondering, like, I wonder if there's any other random cards that I have that are like
worth that. Oh, I'm sure.
Because he buys these ones, it's like the Topps Prism, and it's like shiny and fucking like angels sing when you look at it, and you know some of those are worth like a lot. But I don't buy any of those like newer shit. I should though. I really should. Be like, oh shit, I got me the
right.
You know, this person. I'm gonna Shohei Ohtani. I got the rookie card. It's worth $5 billion. I would sell that fucker, dude. If I ever had a card worth millions, it's sold. It's getting sold. It's going on eBay within an hour. Something.
I had to look through mine. I think we have like an Ichiro card. I think we have an Ichiro card somewhere. Like
oh yeah.
And it might have been a rookie card. I'm not sure.
That'd be worth something. I wish I had every card that I ever bought because I would have like 20. I don't know how many.
See, my cousin's kid is a lot like your
nephew.
Same thing. Yeah, he his dad does like yard sale stuff and resale, a lot like what Louis does or did. More.
Yeah,
and so he got him into like cards, but he keeps his, in really nice sleeves and all that.
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
Elliot, like he kind of wants to be like that, but he just likes the cards. But then I walk in his room and the cards are just everywhere on the floor. Like, so when his little cousin was over last summer, he's looking, he's like, wow, yeah, that card would have been worth something because he just lets them all on this floor and they get all bashed.
So Elena was into cards and JJ too. So when I'd buy them cards, I ended up buying them for like Christmas or something, a book. Because obviously I liked cards. So the way I did them, even as a kid, I remember I had sleeves, pages of them. And I'd put them in there. So that's what I did for them is I bought them a book with sleeves. And so I was like, hey, make sure your cards are in here because... keep them kind of nice.
Well, we didn't do that for him, but
but shit, if I had that Luffy card worth millions, fuck, I wouldn't even know what the fuck to do. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even think. We went to the Goodwill over there. They had a Goodwill outlet over there in Oregon. We were just there this weekend. We were there yesterday. We came home yesterday. We went there Friday. And so I found these Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah.
So I found cards of those, and so I'm like thinking. So I grabbed them because this is by the pound. Right? Why not? It's not like I'm paying like coming out of the pocket for this. And so I bought the Yu-Gi-Oh card. So I'm gonna see if those are even worth them. They'll be like, that's worth 3 cents. That's worth. You're gonna have to pay us now.
Yeah, right.
I get a bill in the mail.
Yeah, you actually wasted more gas.
My fucking my mortgage is gonna go up because of it.
Yeah,
I hope not. I'm so going up $400 from last year's just. It sucks. I was not prepped for.
Your mortgage is going up.
It went up. No, from last year. I'm paying. I'm paying $400 more a month than I was the previous year.
Because of escrow, or
yeah, I think so. I think that's how that works.
Okay, nice.
It's not because of my my rate. My rate's fixed.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's escrow most likely.
Yeah,
but I was like. What the? I see my first bill. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, they'll send you that letter that lets you know when escrow is in trouble, and then they'll be like, "You can either pay it up, or we'll just tack it onto the lifetime of the loan." I'm like, "Fuck!" But then the next year you'll have a credit, and it's all weird.
I don't know. It better, but no, it's just. And then, you know what we did, guys? We ran Bloom's Day.
We did. Well, you ran.
I ran Bloom's Day.
I jogged and then walked a lot.
Yeah, it was fun though. It was hot as fuck.
The funniest thing was my photo. I made a decision early on that if I'm not running the whole thing, I'm not going to pretend at the end like I'm running. Last year, I did run enough. Like, I ran in the beginning, I walked in the middle, and then I ran at the end for the last couple miles. So I felt okay crossing the line. I walked at a good pace the whole time. I crossed the finish line walking at a good pace.
It was funny.
For whatever reason.
I'm looking at him. I'm watching him walk across, and I'm just like, "Come on, bud, just run a little bit." Just
well, I just felt like,
and he just.
I just thought, like, I mean,
like this guy's not gonna
run across when I've been walking. I don't know.
I thought you were gonna the last stretch. Let's go.
Stolen valor. I
get it. It makes sense.
Nah, I walked. I'm gonna just walk. But They caught me when both my arms were down. Like, I was walking. I was hard walking the whole time.
Yeah, you do good.
And they got a picture that made it look like I barely made it across the finish line. My feet look like they're dragging. I mean, they literally got
like
me mid-stride. I had both arms down. And it just looked, I don't know, it was the funniest thing. Last year, I looked like a runner. This year, I looked like death.
I seen mine, but I can't remember. I don't think anything was like, ooh, that looks cool. You know, in my head, I think I look like a cool runner. But when I see pictures, I'm like, nah, not really.
I'm still a tall, fat guy. I mean, you know.
I'm still a short, fat guy, I guess.
Oh, I saw the guy, I'm just going to say douchebag. I don't know. He might be fine. He was running and juggling. He passed me with his shirt off, of course.
Bro, that's when you like...
And he was juggling. I was like,
That's when you give him a little elbow.
I just kind of wanted to throw a stick in front of his feet.
Throw a banana peel on the ground.
He was unicycling the whole way. I was just like, you know what, guy? Like, you don't have to show
Was he running fast, too?
He faster than I was walking. Yeah. I mean, he's just kind of going, and this is at the base of Doomsday, and he's just going, I'm a happy college kid.
Fuck that.
He was younger,
dude,
so...
I went to the gym about a week ago when I was at the gym. I do this High Rocks class that they do there. That it's like a training class for the High Rocks. So I'm there, and it's like you run 0.2 on the treadmill, and then get off, and you row for I forget how fast, and then get back on, run 0.2. It's just a repeated cycle. So you want to kind of go quick, right? It's kind of simulating. Let's go, move. So I'm doing pretty good. I felt good about it, right? And then it switches, and so now I'm on the floor, and the people on the floor are now on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple new people in the class, and there's one guy there. There was two guys, both phenomenal runners. And Adrian was talking about this one run at a 12. He's like, this guy's running at 12, blah, blah, blah. And I look, and I'm looking at the wrong kid. I'm like, yeah, he's at like a 10, 11. I mean, which is fucking
pretty good.
Because when you look at their heart rates, because you can see, because at Orange Theory, it's like you wear these bands, and you can see where everyone's kind of like at, and you can see if someone's in the orange zone, which is, your heart rate's kind of going up. It's like gray, blue, green, orange, red. That's kind of the zones. Obviously, those last two are like your higher zones, and that guy's at a green, which is he's good. And I'm like, okay, that's about what I stay at right usually when we do these short runs. And then he's like, not him, the guy next to him in a blue sweater with his little hat on backwards. This dude's running at a 12, the highest that these treadmills can go. So if you ran at a 12 the entire time, that's equivalent of a 5-minute mile, right? This guy's running at a 12 in the blue zone, so his heart rate's not really going up.
It's like he's resting
like this kind of slow for me. That's how he looked. Me and Adrian are like, what the fuck? I was like, bro, I go, he's in the blue zone. He's like, yeah. Obviously for you out there, people, like, you guys are probably like, okay, whatever that means. But it's like, this dude's a phenomenal runner. It comes to find out, this dude runs marathons in like sub 3 hours, like 2.5 hours marathons. His mile time's about 4:30. So this dude, like, he runs for a college, I think it was. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. But me and Adrian were like, Jesus. Adrian's like, I don't even want to run anymore.
Blanca told me about that.
Yeah. But like, dude, I mean, it was pretty incredible.
In my lifetime, I've walked quite a few marathons. When you really break down all the miles of walking,
we did a marathon when we went hiking.
We did a nature marathon.
Yeah, beat that bitch.
We were crawling under logs, crawling over logs, risking our lives in the middle of the wilderness.
Yeah, we got stalked by a cougar.
Yeah.
She came out and almost killed us, but she took our sperm, and now she's gonna have a baby. No, I'm just kidding. Cougar. That'd be crazy to be fucking having a baby at like in your 50s.
No, thank you.
Can you imagine?
Thank you. No, No,
Alicia,
I'm
when
40,
she was
no.
like, because we're gonna be grandparents,
Uh-huh.
and she's like, let's have a baby.
She
I'm
wanted
like,
to do Father
no.
of the Bride too. She wanted
I'm
to be pregnant
okay.
with her kid. No.
No, I'm good. Like, I don't want to fucking have
Who
no
wants
baby.
to start over again? And they're so expensive. I'm glad I have children. Don't get me wrong.
I love that I have kids, but I don't want to start over.
No.
I'm almost done.
Yeah.
I'm
it's just
kinda.
a lot of work, a lot of money, a lot of everything.
Oh, that's stressful. These kids, man. Not that they're hard.
No, but-
Sometimes just the bickering.
Don't you at some point want to have like a retired life where you don't have children
I
at
am
home?
there actually.
You know?
I'm getting there. Like, so we were in the living room and me and Alicia are hanging out, and the kids come say hi. I'm trying to watch a movie. We're all trying to watch. Me and her are trying to watch this movie, and then one kid comes up. Hey, mom, blah 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 blah. So I pause the movie, and then it kind of quiets down. Okay, push play. Another kid comes up. Okay, pause the movie. Oh yeah, we're all talking for a second, and then slowly starts quieting down, but then it kind of like starts getting loud. And then like I think JJ ends up coming. So all the kids are up, right? Elena's not. She doesn't ever come up, and so it's just loud. And I'm like, okay. So I got up after a bit. I got up and I just I don't know. I get overwhelmed when it gets too much.
Sure.
And Alicia's like, hey, did you get overstimulated? I go, a little bit. I was like, I was just kind of like in the zone and trying to watch a movie. And I go, I mean, I'm not like mad or nothing. I just, it's just a little, like all the noise was just like
Too much.
Felt like it was pressure in my head. So I was like, all right. So I got up and just kind of like, oh, well, we'll watch it later. I'm cool with it, whatever. So I don't want that.
Not forever.
I love when our kids are out and they're being loud and they're doing their thing. I might come across as like annoyed or something because I'm not loud. I'm not a loud person. I'm kind of quiet. And it's just when it gets to a certain point, like I don't care for that stuff. Like it gets too
Sure.
my
Energetic.
senses go a little too much. Yeah, like too much energy in the morning. That's a really hard one. Some people have like balls of energy, like hey, I'm like, oh, come on, bro. Like,
I'm barely
I'm
making
a morning person for the most part, but I'm not that morning.
Yeah,
person.
no.
Like
No, me either.
I'm awake. I'll help. I'll do things, but when your energy levels like through the roof at this time, like nah, I can't do that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
need
a
to
pretty
build-
subdued person overall. I can be more energetic. Like usually it's like if there's new people and we're at like a big gathering, because that's not my natural setting, I have to kind of like amp it up just to get myself kind of through it. So I think a lot of people think I'm just like really outgoing, and I'm not. It's pretty draining.
Yeah.
But no, like I tend to seek out, times like putting on the headphones and listening to stuff while I'm mowing the lawn, or there's a lot of time where it's just me just doing me stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's when I'm out yard working, I just got my headphones on, kind of doing my thing.
Or like, like you were saying, time with the wife where it's just calm. But no, like when I am old and retired, I don't plan on volunteering my time every day. I don't plan on, babysitting my grandchildren every single day. I plan on golfing, and
That's where I want to be.
Like
I think Alicia's going to be the other way. I think she's going to try to get grandbabies.
well, and that's fine. But then
Just know I won't
that
be around.
I'm probably going to be golfing for part of that time.
Oh, 100%.
Like
I'm ready for it. Like I kind of like not my time to myself, but I like those things.
Yeah.
I like today. I really like. Obviously, we were talking about golf. I'm down to golf today. It's just I don't know. When you golf though, and you find the swing that you think's working, you're like, let's see if this works. That's kind of where I'm at in my head.
Gotcha.
Even though I golfed like shit at Horn Rapids that one day.
We were all.
I just felt really good about like chipping certain things that I've struggled with my whole golf career.
You're feeling better.
Yeah.
Never in my 22 years of golf.
I'm trying to win that tour, baby. I'm trying to win that tour.
No, it'd be nice to take some lessons. Every year it's like, this is the year I'm gonna like really like spend time on it, and it's like then there's always something else to pay for. So,
For me,
we'll
like
see.
lessons would be cool, but at the same time, I'm like, I like going out there. It's just something about being out there.
Yep.
I think the next course I want to hit up really is Sun Willows.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There was a couple that I seen on my way from Oregon this weekend on yesterday, and so I took one down. It's called like Indian something.
Okay.
It's like out in the Dalles or somewhere.
Oh,
but I feel like
yeah,
I feel like it'd be a nice one. There's one called China Creek Golf Course, which is a little closer.
I've heard both of those probably from taking that same drive.
Yeah. So the China Creek one's in what they call Arlington. Mm-hmm. Looks like a very small town. Yes. And then the other one, I want to say it's the Dalles or somewhere just a little.
It's
past
around
that.
there. It must be because
But I like was driving and Alicia eyes were closed, so I was like on Google real quick to type it. So because I in my head I'm always like, ooh, remember that.
No, there's
So I'll type it.
I'm never gonna remember. No,
But if I don't write it down, I
gone.
won't remember.
Nope.
Like I'm like. I think my mind's going nuts though, because like I'll be forgetting some stupid shit sometimes.
Me too, bro.
I'll walk into a room and I'm like, "Fuck, what the fuck was I here for?" I don't know, man.
No, I hear you.
But I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Go for it.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm
you
good.
okay for these people?
I'm good.
Because I'm gonna piss myself.
Hey, people, let's spend some time together. What else?
Look at a treadmill that I'll never use.
Yeah, 3 weeks till summer break. Those of you that are teachers, you're almost there. Those of you that aren't, I hope that you're excited about summer, have some good summer plans. What else is going on in life? How about sports? Lots of great sports out there. There's baseball. There's soccer. Soccer is a big one coming up. Lots of people tuning in for FIFA. And so many exciting things. Gasoline. How about those gasoline prices? I went to the store the other day and gasoline here is $5.45, and that's the price they show you. The price they charge is a little higher. So yeah, Washington has that gas tax that it would be nice if they would just kind of like say, for right now we're gonna pause that. They're not going to, but that would be nice. Trump says he's going to pause the federal gas tax, but that's not going to happen. We all know that. Jeff Bezos says that the bottom 50% shouldn't pay any taxes, but also doesn't want the top percents to pay more. So I'm like, well, that's not going to work.
Bro,
so good times.
I pee so bad.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're back. I had very little to talk about.
I heard you talking about gas.
Yes, gasoline. Talked about tax policy.
Yeah. Oh my God! How about that marathon? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, FIFA's coming.
Is the World Cup coming already?
I don't know. I've seen things about it, so I'm not really a sports guy. I'll watch some sports.
I haven't watched any. I want to go to a baseball game here pretty soon.
Baseball's fun to watch in person. It's just in the aura of the environment, but
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Last game I went to though was in like 2011, something like that. 2010, yeah, a long time ago.
So many. It's been a
couple
years for us.
Yeah.
But I know Lisa.
But it's still affordable to actually go to a baseball game.
Yeah.
Football's not, but it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Dude, you're paying even for like nosebleeds. You're coming out. If it's just to you, you're coming out at least $200,
which is insane
for sure. It's nuts. It's like, dude, you guys make billions.
And we paid for the stadium. I'm like, riddle me that.
That's like anything else. We pay for everything.
God dang.
It's like, what the fuck?
that run has always got me. Like, I get that it's good for the city, therefore it's probably good for the state. But at the same time, why is the entire state of Washington pay for Seattle to have a stadium?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't care.
For a very wealthy franchise, I think you can afford your own goddamn building.
Well, that and just maybe tax Seattle.
Yeah, right.
I don't want the fucking tax. I don't
I'm
even like them.
paying for a stadium that then I have to pay to get into. It's my stadium. I built it. You know?
Right. I don't even like them.
Just put my name on the building.
Dude, they should do that. You know what? Everybody who's donated
Yeah.
Not even donated. Everyone who's a part of this.
We should each have a brick leading up to the stadium.
Just all over the stadium.
donors
just names.
block. Donors block.
Millions.
Like, all these people. So many people.
I don't know. I don't know. Lately, though, it's been, I don't know. I think it's been all right.
It's been pretty good. I think
I've been in a lull.
Oh, really?
Mentally. I don't know why. But, those are those things you come through.
Yeah.
That you just got to somehow bury yourself out of when you get in those moments where
bury yourself out of.
Yeah. It makes sense,
keep
right?
Digging down deeper.
Just deeper and deeper.
No, I'm sorry to hear that. I've been feeling really good, except for I did have my first blow up in probably the entire school year at home last weekend when I realized I had to climb my ass up on the roof to take down Christmas lights.
I can see that.
Our roof is not short, and
it's pretty up there.
Steep, and
you're not a heights guy.
and I've gotten over the heights aspect of it. I used to be really tripped out by the heights. I can get up there now. I just don't like the feeling of being up there and knowing that at any moment you could slip, because I've slipped. It's a very steep roof. It's surprisingly steep when you're up there.
Yeah.
And of course, my goal was, I'm just going to kind of pull the line and see if it'll just kind of undo itself. Well,
let gravity work.
I did a really good job with those clips this year. We got new types of clips so the wind can't blow them down. So I started over the garage, and the garage side of the house is this really long straight stretch, and I pulled a little bit, and the thing just came down. Like, oh, this is gonna be nice. Go around the corner, dunk. Got a clip on the end of the.
You had to nail that bit?
No. They were just clips, just plastic clips, but it was on the gutter.
Okay.
And then it went up and over the gutter and around, and it was all jammed up. So right at the tallest part of the house, where I didn't want to have to go up there, is where it all jammed up. And I had to go around every edge of the house to get all the little clips out, because then the clips started popping off of the lights instead of coming off with the light. And so I just had to go all the way around the house, and I have a ladder that's almost tall enough to get to the highest spots, but not quite. So if you use the ladder, you feel even worse because you're up as high as you can go, holding onto the side of the house and reaching up.
Dude,
no.
This dude got an extra 7-8 feet of length.
Still doesn't matter.
Can you imagine my ass on there? I'd be like, oh, I'm screwed. Tom!
Help! That's how I feel.
Well, I have like a shit ladder, right? An
extension ladder?
It's an extension, but like, it's kind of like, I don't know if I bought it. I don't know where the fuck I got it, to be honest with you. But where it peaks in the front of the house, I had it leaning as far as I could, and I'd go on it, and it's just like bending in. I'm like, I'm pretty good with heights, and so I don't mind like that stuff. But that one in particular, I know what you mean, because I got to the top as far as I could reach, and I'm like holding the roof.
Yeah.
And I'm like taking something off, or
and
I was
all
putting
you
it
can
on.
imagine is the ladder sliding out.
Well, that's why I was holding the roof, because I'm thinking in my head, if this fucking ladder falls, at least I got this. I'll be able to hold on one-handed like I'm so strong.
Like that, what am I gonna do?
Look like
shimmy.
Look like I'm that. What's that kid's name that freaking does the free solo climbs?
Oh God, yeah.
Like I look like I'm him.
Dude.
As soon as that ladder falls, I'm going with it, regardless if I'm holding onto the roof or not.
Speaking of that, did you watch that new Charlize Theron movie on Netflix? Called
Yeah, I know which one. Apex.
That was crazy. That was good.
It was good. I liked it. It was. I think at first I was like, I don't know. Sometimes you know what ruins movies for me. Sometimes the television. The high def TVs.
Oh, because you can kind of see the fake.
It looks
stuff.
fakey to me. Some of that bugs
I got
me sometimes.
really worried at the beginning of the Gladiator 2 when there's the scene with all the ships, because I felt the same way. Like you're looking at it, you're like, I can tell it's
That's
fake.
someone's bathtub.
And it really pisses me off when it's like you could have actually spent the money to film it real and make it like real, and you're just choosing to make it graphics. And there's something about really, really expensive movies that piss me off with that, because I'm just like, it's really neat what you can do, but sometimes the real world thing is just better.
Yeah,
And
it has like it feels.
There's
nice.
just like you feel like you're getting a little ripped off when everything's just like a goddamn computer.
I did
graphic.
watch Send Help last week, I think.
Send Help. I think I watched that
Yeah,
one.
with
Which was
Rachel
that?
McAdams and
Yes, yeah, where they're on the island. That was pretty good.
That was good.
That was pretty good. Yep.
But
she did a good job in that movie.
Yeah, she did.
And boy, that guy, he played a really good asshole.
God, he
Good
I was on her side the whole time.
jerk, but I'm like, just kill the guy. He's awful.
He was a dick.
So awful.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I was like, oh hell no, like I'm out. Like, no, it was good. I liked it. I like how it ended.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
I was gonna be so angry if it would have ended with the other way around. You know,
yeah,
like,
right.
I would have been like, no, stupid,
Yep.
stupid. Like, give me something.
Yeah.
Give me something nicer. But no, it was good. It was funny.
Man. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not a
it had
scary
humor.
movie.
No.
Alicia's sister, someone was watching it, was gonna watch it this weekend. I was like, oh, that's a good movie. Oh, is it scary? I'm like, nah, it's not scary.
They made it look a lot more intense.
Like it looked like it's gonna be
was,
because you know the cover. She's like looks like she's covered in blood.
Yeah, and they got that scene where she's got her hat and she's like very menacing, and it's like there are elements of all that. It's not like you're lied to, but it's definitely
It's not a horror
No,
flick
there's
at
a
all.
lot to the movie. There's a lot of, like you said, humorous parts and lots of parts. It was fun to watch a normal person be like, "You're not as great as you think you are, asshole." You know,
I mean, granted though, she was like a survivalist in a sense.
she was. Yeah, she was gonna be on Survivor.
Yeah, that was her goal. So it's like, oh man, this is for her. It's just like, oh.
Yeah, she had it down. He didn't.
No, she
Little
knew it
preppy
too.
boy.
She's like, oh yeah, fuck you, I'm gonna punish you, little bitch. Like, yeah, I mean, she
On this
almost,
island, your ass is mine.
yeah, I'm gonna peg you later, buddy.
Damn.
But no, it's been.
I've
It's
been playing
been a
quite
month.
a few games, actually. Video games lately, like, I haven't really been able to get into a lot of them. There are certain games I like a lot, like I've talked about before.
Oh yeah.
But I've got a couple good ones. One of them, you and I talked about, it was like something until dawn or some hours till daylight or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Very, very
It's like
much.
a story-based game.
It's a movie, basically.
Yeah.
And all you really do in
do-
this movie is
Make decisions.
open a door.
But don't you get the option of certain decisions though?
You do.
Until dawn or
you
something.
almost would need to play.
It's called Until Dawn. I believe.
Yeah, I think so. And you'd have to like play multiple times to know how much the story changes.
Yeah, because I think there's a killer that's out on the loose, something like that. Right? Yeah.
And it's got a really good cast of like actual actors, but it just makes me laugh because the hardest gameplay is timing. Like if you're going to climb a wall,
Oh.
you have to do like the button choices. But other than that, they're like, oh, you choose like where they walk. But then it's like open the gate, R2, turn left, and then you go. There's not a lot of real playing,
Yeah.
but it was a good story. It was fun to play.
Did you finish it?
I did.
Oh, nice.
It was easy to finish. And then the other one I just downloaded because it was on the PlayStation Plus or whatever.
Yeah.
Was Silent Hill 2.
Ooh, that's a good
And
one.
I know
heard.
myself, so I set it to dumb person puzzles and dumb person I can't fight monsters very well.
No, there are certain games like I like the story mode, so
Yes.
there's like a story aspect, so it's not as hard. I don't need it to fucking
That's how I am.
come down on me.
I
like-
want to enjoy it, and I want it to keep moving. I
Yeah.
don't want to get trapped.
yeah,
And but I'm a little stuck. Last night I got a little tired of. I'm in the downtown area. If you remember the game, there's like a little area of Silent Hill that you're in, and you have to rebuild a record and put it on a record player. I have the button. I have the record.
Do you need a needle or something?
I don't know what the fuck I need. I keep walking around looking for a key, looking for something. Keep going back to the same damn buildings or trying to find new buildings. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I do when I get stuck in games? I go to YouTube.
Yeah, I'm going to have to because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
There's been a few games where I'm like, I know I'm there, but I don't know. I'm missing something, so I've gone to YouTube and it'll be like, this part, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I was right there.
Right.
I
don't know.
missed looking behind this little napkin.
Well, what I'm worried about too is like you had to get to the third floor of this building, and to get there, you climb up the fire escape ladder, and then you climb through this window, and then the ladder collapses. So now I've been in this room, and I left the room because it seemed like I did everything you're supposed to do there, and then you climb out on the roof, and then you climb down. But now I can't get back up there, and I'm like, was I supposed to?
See, I feel like if they make a game, they wouldn't make it where like a key component like that is not.
Yeah,
you can't do it. Right?
See, that's
there's probably a way.
It used to drive me nuts about the Resident Evil games. Is like the puzzles would get so hard. You're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
That's what I liked about I'm telling the Uncharted game. Mm-hmm. They have really cool puzzles where you got to figure out how to maybe get through a room, or you got to figure out how to do this thing. Mm-hmm. So there's been a few. That's what, and the story. Yeah, that's another one where you want to play story mode, because if you do sometimes you get so many people coming to try to kill you,
bro.
But it's a movie. You're playing a movie,
right? So
it's Until Dawn, but you play it. Mm-hmm. Like the story's good. You'll sit there at cutscenes, and you're just like, oh, this is an adventure movie. If you like those kind of treasure hunting type movies, you're gonna love the game because it's the same aspect. Silent Hill is like a horror,
which is cool.
It's the music's so creepy.
Yeah,
I haven't played the new one. I heard it's really good.
Very creepy game. It's been fun. I'm kind of stuck. I'm like, I don't know, and I can only walk back and forth so many times before I'm like, I gotta stop for a while. But yeah, it's been fun. There's a lot of games that I've downloaded where I'm like, but
I have a few games that I've been stuck playing my Battlefield game. Mm-hmm. I've been really just enjoying that.
Sure.
I haven't really got into another game. There's games where I'm like, oh, I should like I have games where I'm like I have what is it? God of War, the newer one, like a newer one that I need to play because it's like I played the game before it, and so I need the sequel, but I haven't got to that one. That's another game where if you ever play those, they have that option where it's like story mode.
Sure.
So it's
because
that one's a fucking raging game. Mm-hmm. I remember I was playing it, and I was just playing it not on story mode. And the rage I feel, I'm like, I don't want this. Mm-hmm. Is there something? And so I looked. I'm like, okay, let me play story mode. It's a little easier.
No, that's the thing. Is like Elliot's better than I am.
I don't need the. What's the point of me trying to play as hard as I can?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
this is entertainment. I don't know.
I am not entertained.
I am not the type of person that wants to try all day to beat one level. I don't need to get better at this one level. Just I want to enjoy.
Like I've been fighting this boss for 3 months.
Yeah, I'm excited. The 007 game's coming out.
I saw that,
and it's made by the people that make the Hitman games. And I've been watching a lot of their I wonder how that's going to come. I think it's going to be cool because they talked about they wanted to develop it where you use the environment, but they don't want you getting stuck, so they do things within the game that keep moving it forward. Boing, boing, boing. Yeah. Hey, idiot, over here. That's what I like. How dumb I am, and help me. Like, hey, maybe if you do this. No,
I've played games where the character was like, maybe we should look for the key.
That looks really weird over there.
Yeah, so Uncharted will do that sometimes. But the thing is, so Uncharted, I'm looking around for I'm just kind of
wandering, just checking things out.
Looking for loot or something. Yeah. Maybe there's because there's these little statues that you can find. So I'm doing stuff like that. But every now and then you'd be like, I wonder if we can go to that ledge over there. I'm like...
Perhaps you can get back to the goddamn story.
Or there's been I think it was that same game where it's kind of like telling you which way to go, and I'm like talking back. I fucking know. I can't fucking find it.
Every 30 seconds he says the same comment again.
Oh god, that would fucking rage me if I. But I haven't got mad like that in a while.
Yeah, good.
From a game like my game, like the Battlefield game. Obviously, I'll be doing something. I'm like. Oh, of course he kills me through that. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I'll do stuff like that where it's like, I'm not mad. I'm just like, oh, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
I've been shooting you for... I shoot a fucking RPG, little fucking bazooka. Doesn't do shit to people, right? This thing's supposed to blow up tanks, right? I'll shoot it at people. And it'll maybe shoot off to the side. No damage. I'm like, in real life, you'd be fucked.
You'd be dead.
My favorite thing though to do in that game is like, so I'll be getting sniped. Like you'll run around and do something. Someone's like, and you get sniped. And you're like, you bitch. But the cool thing is it'll kind of show you where they're at. And so then I'm like, you know what? Fuck him. And so I'll notice that maybe that person's sniping a lot of my team. So I'm not like a hella good player. So I'm like, fuck it. I'll let everyone else do. So I'll fucking get the engineer, which does the bazooka. And I'll look. I'm like, okay, he's out there. I can see him on that roof. And then I'm like, kink, time to snipe. And then I'll snipe him with a bazooka. And when I hit him, ting, I'm like, hell yeah. Nice. And that's like my favorite thing is when I get a sniper with a bazooka. I'm like, done.
Dude, you just made me think of this crazy
it's
video
so fun.
I saw. So I was watching this video on YouTube. It was like a short, right? And the way it was described was sniping is just throwing rocks. Like, it's just a new version of throwing rocks. And you see this hillside, and you see this little, and all of a sudden you see, ding, and you can see the trajectory because of where they set the camera up and where the target was. Oh, yeah. You can see the bullet dropping, like at high speed.
Yeah.
And it hits this target, but it's like, is like.
Who was shooting it? Was it a black guy?
No idea. You couldn't see the shooter. The shooter was like way off in the. I'm talking like a mile away.
Yeah.
And there's like you just kind of like see where it comes from like the muzzle blare.
That's
or whatever.
cool. I like that.
And then it just goes. Ding.
You can see like the heat
all
from
of a
it
sudden
too.
you can kind of see this little projectile, and then it gets closer, but it's like dropping because it's.
There's this guy they call him. He was a sniper in the military, like pretty good. They call him like he has a sick fucking name, like the Reaper. I want to say his name is, or something like that. He's this black guy, and he'll be like, I'll see some of his videos and. You'll see him, and he doesn't. You know how you snipe? They always close one eye. He has both eyes open.
I think technically you're supposed to have both eyes open, aren't you?
I don't know.
Yeah,
when I look down the scope, I always close one eye. You know what I'm saying?
Too, yeah.
But he'll have one, and he'll be like, his little spider's like, okay, like the wind's blowing, whatever, doing this. He's like, all right, and he's holding the gun on his arm. He's not like leaning the gun on something. He's just sitting up, sitting on his butt. And he's kind of like holding the gun with it resting on his elbow.
So there's really nothing stabilizing it but his arm.
But him, yeah.
Wow.
Or he'll have his like leg maybe like that, like where his elbow's kind of resting maybe on his leg, but still very like not a comfortable position, especially for like that kind of gun. I would assume anyway. Like I'm an expert. But they have these metal targets that are out pretty far, and they'll be like, okay, it's over here, and so they'll shoot. It's like, okay, firing. But like you said, the way the cameras project, you can see it all of a sudden.
It's so nuts, right?
They're like, you missed left. And then the guy's like saying some stuff. He's like, well, what? How many millimeters? It's like 3. He's like, he's trying to say, he's like, oh, you know what? I'll just adjust it to this. And you'll see him. And he's like, all right, fire.
Ding.
Ding. And it's fucking far. It's like a mile or something crazy. And he's like, and then you see, like you said, you can see it.
It's so crazy, yeah.
King, and you're like, he's like, hit, and then they'll go to this. They'll say the next one, and you see him move it. Fire. He'll say whatever he does. Ping. Hit. I was like, damn. But this guy, the Reaper guy, he'll tell stories of like when he sniped people like back in Afghanistan, and he's like, he sounds like he was probably a badass back in the day.
Dude, there's some. Did you
But the
ever
way
see?
he just looks, he's like, okay, and then when he shoots, he doesn't flinch, nothing. All right, ting, ting. I'm like, fuck.
There was a documentary they made about these guys out in like Kandahar, I think.
Yeah.
Or in a valley. They were in a valley somewhere. I can't remember the Pushtun Valley or something like that. Anyway, they're out in this really difficult area, and it's like a flat out just like real footage documentary. There's no like audio over it. It's just being there. Yeah. The clips are work together where they're telling a story themselves, right? And they had this one scene that like it kind of just puts you there because there's these Afghani warriors or whatever, out on this hillside, and they're kind of running like they're gonna do something. Well, they got the 50 cal guns.
Oh shit!
And they start da-dow, and then you just see like he's down, like, and they're so like into it, and they're kind of joking about it and whatever. And then like, of course, later they had a lot of issues from that, like seeing a human being just explode. But in the moment, it was kind of like a game. I'm just like, those bullets are insane. Those 50 cals, it's like, dude, you just blow up. I mean, there's like nothing left.
Yeah, this YouTuber I watch, he does like, he'll be like, how many bullets?
Yeah, with the different types of guns.
Yeah, right? So it always ends with a 50. And so you'll see it shoot, and it's like
the end of it. Yeah, it'll the plate sometimes will stop it, but the little dummy's head like pops off. Or like
he's like Fred. His name's Fred. His dummy's Fred.
Same guy.
Fred.
Yep.
And that the gun that penetrates a lot that I noticed was actually the Desert Eagle, the 50 cal. That'll penetrate through some shit. It's always cool when he's like, all right, we're gonna bust out the shotgun with a slug, and I'm like, all right, and he shoots it. I'm like, fuck. Some of those don't look like I would not want to get hit by that.
That's a big old slug. You'd end up with a giant hole in you.
You'd be dead.
Oh yeah,
instant.
It would take out all your organs.
You'd be like, okay,
your head would be gone
for sure. But it's interesting, those 50 cals though. The bullets, why is it's so fucking huge?
They're giant. And they're just,
it's like fucking 6 inches long.
They're designed, I think, like to take down, planes and pierce like tanks and whatever, but works on people too, I guess. No, it's nuts. I've been getting into, they just dropped a ton of documentaries on Netflix. There's one about World War One. There's all these like presidents documentaries. I've been watching those.
Yeah, we just watched one. It was a climbing one. I don't know if it was on Netflix, but it was about this climber. He was like, he was a rock climber, a fucking the jumper, base jumper. He was like early on. He was this guy. He was kind of like, he would start free climbing. He would do stuff, and the guy that does free solo, his name's Alex Holden or something like that. That was kind of like the climber that he looked up to, and then he got to finally like, he would see the climbs, and he was like, well, that was it. Like, he would do them, and he was like, oh, it was easy. Like, he was that young kid that was like just dominating, but But yeah, the guy that was just had this, he just needed to chase that high of,
being on the edge of death. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. And then he was doing those squirrel suits. Yeah. That's kind of what ended him. Is he got a little too low and squirrel suited out and dude, scary, bro.
Squirrel suit out. Let's put it on her, sir.
I know. It was crazy though. Like the things like he had depression. I think you find out like he was kind of depressed because he would get in these like low lows. Yeah. So I think his thrill seeking was kind of like his drug. You know what I mean? Like that kept him happy because
Yeah. He needed that super high. He was almost like a junkie. He needed it just to stabilize.
Like he's like, oh, that's what that's like, because he would just get into things. So like he was an athlete like no other. Like to be able to rock climb, to be able to base jump, just to do those things is crazy.
Well, every single muscle in your body has to be developed. Like there was one documentary I watched where a guy like,
I'm gonna finger bang her and lift her up because my fingers are so strong.
There was a guy that like, I think he lost his index finger,
or he lost his thumb. Over.
There was some finger he lost that you had to have, and I think it was his index finger, and so he trained his middle finger, and he would wrap his thumb over the top to give him enough strength to do. I mean, we're talking a wall like this.
That's fucking
where they can get, okay, I got something there, and like they can literally hold on to that with their finger.
How that's crazy, right?
To give themselves enough strength to get up, and then put their foot over their head to reach that.
Done.
So like, I would be so No,
I'd be 3 feet in and I'd die.
Like that video game we were just talking about. I would triangle, circle. Oh, should have been square. I would have been down at the bottom.
I'd have made it 3 feet and then I would have fallen.
There's no way. Like even on a rock wall where they give you the big things to hold on to.
That guy I wish I could remember the name of that documentary. I want to say it was on Disney or something. But he had a pretty he was cave diving or some shit like that, or rappelling down into it like this hole in the earth. Well, it fucked up, and he was sliding down the rope, and apparently, I mean, he had to stop himself because if he wouldn't have, he would have fell. Right, he had no attachments, and something fucked up, and he's sliding. I guess his hands were all like
cut,
like sizzling type thing.
Sure,
because we're talking 200 feet. And he hangs on, and you see him get interviewed because of, obviously he's doing videos of stuff. He's, obviously he's not alive now, but his hands were all wrapped in like this stuff, and so it kind of scared him. He was talking about, but let's go on to the next thing. I don't know if I had a near death like that, I'd be like, you know what? Maybe I'll stick with.
Well, and like the Meru. Did you ever watch Meru? That was a really good documentary where they climbed
that mountain.
Yeah,
that was a good one. It was a shark fin.
Yeah.
Right.
And they talk about people that they knew and they respected that were climbers that died. Like there's just eventually, if you do it enough,
I get that. I mean, I guess they're doing what they love, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I love playing sports. Don't mean I want to die playing basketball.
When you think about those guys, and they actually showed in that Apex movie, but literally they will tie into a wall.
Yeah.
And they'll sleep on in a tent that's just hanging off the edge of the wall.
I kind of want to try that, just sleeping in it off the side of the tent, but I need a way to get down. I don't want to fucking rappel.
Well, give me
some stairs to get down there.
A 10-foot wall that I can just try that on. Yeah, I'll dangle 3 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You won't dangle 300,000 feet off? 300,000. You know what I mean?
3 million feet.
You wouldn't dangle from space?
No, it's that rock climbing, I would never do it. And I had a teacher in high school that was way into it. My
uncle, apparently, one of my uncles said he did that when he was younger.
Gosh, I mean, it's cool.
I don't think he free climbed, though.
I'm not that into heights.
Nah, I'm not into that climbing.
And I know my body. I got way too much fat content.
So, was it last year or the year before? We were in Oregon and we took the kids and stuff. And I think Sandra, she went with her, with her daughter. We all went to this place that does arcades. It has indoor, kind of like triple play in a sense, right? Minus the swimming. But it had a big rock wall that you can harness and then climb up. So I was like, fuck, I'm going to do it. And I was buzzing that night. And the first time I climbed, I made it to the top. Right? And it was kind of hard. After that, though, I could not. I'd get to a certain point and I'd fall. And then I would fall on my butt. And, it was hard. Cheeky was doing it too. I think we both had made it up. The first time though, I made it up just fast enough. But then my forearms are burning. Well, and I got shit to grip onto.
That's the thing is you have to have your muscles so toned.
I'm trying to do things you see in movies where they're I'm hanging on. I'm just gonna pull and jump. You know how they do that?
Yeah.
They'll be on a ledge and they're I gotta jump up 7 feet. Yep. And then pull themselves up and then they'll grab onto it one hand. I tried that and I'd fall back down.
Dude,
30
I can't remember
feet.
which one it was. It was one of the documentaries on climbers, and the guy had to train himself. There was a part of, was he climbing on that famous Yosemite wall?
El Capitan.
Yeah. There was a part where you had to go there's a part of the wall that has almost nothing to hold on to, and you have to jump 7 feet and catch onto this other part. And so he built this thing in his backyard out of wood that mimicked that, and he had to he worked on it for a month to be able to make the jump and hold on to it. And even then they show him on the rock wall and they're tied off. I mean, they weren't free climbing. That would be insane. But it took him like 3 or 4 tries to get over there. But I'm like, how do you catch yourself on a flat surface? And it's like, this is nuts.
Yeah, that documentary that I was watching, yeah, the guy, because at that time they want the thing was to climb El Capitan. No one's really done it. So that guy really wanted to free climb it. And so he made this path that was kind of short, right? Well, somehow that Alex kid got a hold of, found out. So I guess he climbed it first, and it kind of like rubbed the guy the wrong way, apparently. But he was like, "Well,
was this the one where at the end
he went on the easy route? Like that was easy for him."
It's so crazy though, because I remember it might be the same one, it might be different, but at the end of it, you're looking at this guy that's like free climbing. He just has normal ass clothes on.
Oh, that's how these guys are.
And he's got the pack with like the chalk.
Yeah,
and that's it. And it just looks like he left church and is like out.
Yeah, that's how that Alex guy. I guess he looks. It was cool because they like this other guy like looks at climbing. Like he would get high and go climb or fucking do. He was just like really like crazy like that. Where the Alex kid, it wasn't about that Alex free solo. He was in it as one of the guys getting interviewed for certain things because obviously he's in that community. But they kind of like do a little skit, not skit, but a little thing on him where he's more tactical and he takes it more as a job, like a sport, in the sense where he trains.
Right.
He like maps things out. He writes things down. Like he's very particular and precise on how he's going to do it. He thinks a lot. He won't go and just be like, oh well, I'm just going to try it anyway.
Yeah. I'm probably going to need to rewatch all these because I've seen all of the.
Yeah, this one's the one I'm talking about is fairly new.
Okay,
it didn't come out that long.
And I think it was the El Capitan one where they were talking about how they started rock climbing. Like back in the 50s, those guys would just go out
with the ropes,
and then they needed to figure out how to tie off after they got to like 30 feet. So they would take like lineman ropes.
That's crazy. Huh?
And then, it was like not tested. They would just take equipment and like, dude, to be the first one, like 100 feet up, it's like, oh, let's try that. Yeah, it works.
It's holding me.
Let's jump and see. Like, no. They have those like tension clamps that go into cracks. Like, there's no way I would trust that.
No. I barely trust wall anchors. Come on.
Right. With my fat ass, I'm like, no.
Like, oh, I know.
People my size are not meant to rock climb. It's just
apparently my size too, man.
Not gonna happen.
Went to the doctor last week or so because I was getting a weird feeling in my chest, so it was like shingles apparently because it was like right here in my armpit, like my armpit up to like my titty, my middle nipple, and then they gotta weigh you, so they're like 186. I was like, what the fuck? But I also don't eat the best. Like I eat really at work. I eat very minimal. Do a really good job. It's when I get home, I'm like, I'll snack here and there.
Yeah,
not quite like Alicia's, but I mean I do snack though.
No, I don't know. My weight's probably not perfect. I'm definitely 255 ish.
Oh well, I'd rather golf. I'd rather golf than lose weight. It'll give me better swing. I'll hit it further. But anyway, I think I'm good.
I think me too.
I think I gotta pee again.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us again, guys. Eventually, we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll make it more normal.
All right. Well, you take care. Have a great week.
See you in a month.
See you next time. Bye.
See you in 3 months.